Good morning, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Breakfast Show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV, where they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. We will they bring this edition of the Breakfast Show come to you this Thursday morning. Mina Khadija Bangora.
And Mina Mabel Kaba. Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 9th day of October 2025. Inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we can look at the warrant where the police be issued yesterday for popular musician Natasha Beckley. Also, the police say then defend them for offense we get for do with possession of narcotic drugs and also other offenses them. Well, how the police reach there for issue this warrant? We can look at that inside this edition of the Breakfast Show.
Well, the fight against kush and other drugs them now one way the police been say they don't take them serious one, and also we don't they do series of topics them we get for do with this particular issue. As you don't they follow, we don't they talk to different people, we don't they talk to House of Happiness where they don't they go in a different place them for bring out videos and pictures of people that were a victim of kush and other drugs them. Well, last week we been talked to somebody from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. We say they don't put in place different measures them for ensure say then begin for institute search warrant for people that we police they get information say they into their acts there. Well, yesterday the police be all a press briefing. Also journalists them be there. Also then talk about different things them we get for do with robbery, we get for do the kush, and we get for do several crime them. The police be update the general public, but different things them whether they happen in terms of security. But I will be surprised the public now Osai then say one popular entertainer, we now don't go into politics, Natasha Beckley, will be the host and so some time last week, also he be declaring intention, say, he want for run for the deputy chairperson for Potloko District Council. He been go now Potloko on the 4th of October, also go do in declaration. Gets many people the way he invites, the media self been there, in people they be there. But according to police, they say from June, they don't institute this search and they don't go to this house, they don't put people in there, and they don't try to forget the information they write. Well, finally, yesterday, the police say they don't get the information they write, and they don't put out a search warrant for Natasha. As always, we try to reach out to them, but in phones them, the numbers they will been get for them, all been day off. Send a message but not able to get them it. But you go carry from the Salon police, we put out this warrant. We say they want to see this particular individual concerning some drug related matter them. Well, how the police reach under you will get for know. And maybe before we can talk to the spokesperson for the Salon police, we just want to draw people and mind them back, say their issues there, they're not new, especially for people who they names them, don't they come up, say, then they into drugs. But the police for come out for put a warrant, they must don't get sufficient information, right?
Well, it's not the road we this for let the police can confirm whether or not this particular person will incident defend for this particular offense. Because I remember way back, like how the police say na early this year, they been do the search based on intelligence where they been get, then go to a particular house na Freetong. Also, according to them, then breaking up to lap time the way they been go do this search, then call neighbor then they not see the person we been get the house. And then they, truth be told, Natasha and them begin play related to this issue we get for do with kush. Some bloggers then begin run with the news, it been come out again and dismiss the claims them where they make at that time. And the police then send and not be tell we nothing we get for do with Natasha. Just yesterday we see them break the news, say then defend them for drugs related offenses. Well, it come out yesterday again. It dismissed the same claims them. According to people will go don't see the video, but later for the one that we're not seeing it, we will go for play the video where he record yesterday after where the police be issue a warrant for Also, they dismiss the same claims them and believe say na because of in political ambition make perhaps an opponent them they after but the law na the law, like how people can say the law go get for prove whether or not these particular allegations where don't they come against Natasha Natu or not, because even the time when the police be they do this search, they're not being disclosed other than are the people we involved. But like I say, some bloggers them be they fly with in name among any other names them with them they fly with also for certain they suspect say a hand up and kush business. But let me just see what the police will go for tell you at the end of the day, because yesterday self now them briefing where them been get with journalists them be show some of the things them where them see inside this particular house where them say them be don't defend the owner of this house. But even neighbor then at that time not being able to forget the information where police be defend. But we dey wait for hearing from the police.
All right, well, we get the police now, and we get ACP Brahma Kamara, we in the spokesman for the Salon Police. Yesterday, as we don't tell you now, during the press briefing, they be informed the general public about different things them where they happen in terms of security. They be also display things them where allegedly they say they catch from a container where somebody bring through Wataki and then be one for go with na Makeni and other things them. Then all of a sudden after that the police been put a warrant of arrest for one popular entertainer we now don't go into politics where then they call Natasha Beckley. So ACP Brahma Kamara go clarify all of the issues there inside this interview where they can get with her this morning. Good morning, ACP, and welcome to the Breakfast Show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
All right, it's a pleasure for getting you here this morning. Firstly, let we start for get a background into all the things them yesterday. We can't talk about Natasha in warrant, but let we start for look at some of the things them we wanna be displayed yesterday. We get for do with dagger, we get for do with other harmful instruments them we una say una catch na some people lay on.
Well, the press conference yesterday only do a lot of revelation or bring a lot of things out to the public. This why they make reference to now ship container to this country, and why they search the container. Then farmer say 3 motor them be inside the container, but then 3 motor them be then we get item that we get for it. Like when we make reference to dagger, sword, knives, different categories. Even down the way them with mind they use. That one they way some evil way nobody work with them. They say this then we use them for safe longer and short time. They all meet inside it, and then be there over 4,000. But if you look at the document where they sent them, reference was not made to them particular item when they were not declared. So that might be a concern. We make the one that we come for can clear the container way and the consignee. One we come for can clear the container to get out the post way. Then we they also give the authority for do the job. Then we get for all them. Because those things, one, it was not fully declared. Not even fully, it was not declared. Say, oh, the car with knives them or the car with their stuff there, with a dangerous weapon. So, we arrest them and start for say, let me conduct investigations. Or let me determine waiting at the way forward or how come they were not declared. And then they bring them kind of thing in the country where we don't know what is the motive behind this. So that's one day on the investigation, we report about one day as well. We also report about armed robbers where for between July and August, then one then they began to terrorize some areas in our Freetown and upline, So what we normally know them, now until they go somewhere else, they go do something, then thief they, then go with arms. And then at the end of the day, we begin now for do. I'm not going to explain the process how we get them because that one day so many people that they listen, and we're able for do tracing Just like who get that will get Ebola or Corona, then they do tracing, whoever you don't touch or whoever you get contact with. So those ones, we call them leads. You follow those leads till we go even go get all of them. And then confess to all of the other things and say, will not even put before them. When tell you now we don't do that day, now we don't do that one day. And then sending pistol and then send pistol on the arm, packages, and then some other outbreak implement, Cuba, and the rest of it. So that one day also will be important. But one additional information will be here about that one day, the fact that they all then they escaped from Panama Road, November 26. They all be there, and they're on remand, because we do profiling, put them, then take their fingerprints, put them into the system, and the system is say those ones, then we don't pass through hands, we don't charge and go court, and they believe now, they on remand, why is the matter they go on? And then November 26, they escape. And don't forget, after November 26, we put out notice to say anybody in the city will escape, whether you see them or as the case may be, where you go voluntarily, and a lot of people will be come out for themselves, then go report themselves. A lot of people are now, even as stars, they even come out and go report themselves, but the one they don't report themselves. So apart from the fact say this thief will then thief, and the thief will then be doing the thief, and then that would be an addition to the fact say they even escaped from lawful custody. So we also report on that one day. We also report on initially we don't talk about one incident we happen now. Lunge, we one the end, we do two now. We care for escape with some parcels of cocaine. They almost don't go, they almost go now. I think that ship money, not ship money or whatever. Do a commodity, alala commodity, and then everything come out. And by the time they inform police, then to yourself, you want to be at the scanner, you want to take care of the scanner. Then our Takidi, then we have popped, they allow them to escape. So then they in hiding now. Then they put in hiding. But the one we deal with we decide for charging and go court, especially the end, we'll be there with we. So why is that one did happen? I think some of the other one in Finland also were this case don't know, that case don't want to court. So they come out, we book them too. So that day we also talk about that one day. We'll talk about this other fellow way himself location at Fala checkpoint, then through then safe again on this same drug issue. And then in the process, we talk about an operation where we do June 13, where based on intelligence, will be received, say, one host the way, then they manufacture, and then they produce kush within Fradway. And so the police and other line agencies will go into action through Toku, and then go there, and they will meet all the items in there, not just check my records and see the items the way they mix at that place there. Get 9 polythene bags where contain shredded leaves suspected to be marshmallow. One are ingredient we use for make kush. 5 1-gallon containers labeled acetone. 9 known chemical precursor. 3 gas masks and 5 old weighing scales where they believe say all are the use for make the drug. And so we try for know now would I get the host. Then abandon those. Nobody know the day. Nobody know the those. The host was abandoned. So what we do, we also become a crime scene in the sense that that's how we get the manufactured and drugs. So we put postman did it for 2 months, or for 3 postman. Hello?
Yes. Yes, ACP, will they get you?
Hello?
Will they get you, ACP? Go ahead.
Okay, we put policeman in it for 2 months, and then later on we'll make sure say NDLEA officials. That's my National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Then we did it now. So basically for the past 4 months, The host now we occupy, nobody not come and see and get the host. We scared it careful, no, who that get the host. Now only most recently, as recent, if I put on this way, where while we still conduct the investigations for no who that get this particular host. Nobody not claim man. How can find out say I'm not gonna show how we from know that one day. We get to confirm us na the host man, the popular musician make performance for in a Natasha Williams then get the host.
Beckley or Williams?
Beckley, Natasha Beckley, sorry. Then gets the host. And so now on that basis. And the time we police go search the we then send all the things we call the press conference. We told members of the public say these are the things we don't go find at this address. Initially when they use address as still a street. But council tell you now say that side they to tell us to Cambo Street, Camboline. So that one was cleared at some point. So based on further investigations, we can find out say this recently we can now say this post on Natasha Beckley and get time. So why you know we come out all this thing? Why you know if you can't claim the host? You know this is the host don't they produce this thing. So which means we are farm and you know better. Because government don't go sit on a host for 4 months. 4 months, they sit on a host. If they have for no that get this host, then sit on it. You not come and say I'm a host this show, I'm against this person day, or I'm they you not come out. Past investigations upon investigations upon investigations. You can't know and get the host.
SCP?
So yeah.
So this particular house in question, you say the police when I be don't ensure say because it's a month go to the search, na not be see person na deploy on a mending day for over 2 months. Waiting be the status of the house where the men then go there. It been look like place where people they dwell in on an abandoned house since they wanna just dancing in Didi. Where wanna see the condition of the house?
Well, me not probably the condition of the house, whether the house abandoned or the house people in the dwell there. The fact remains we went there and nobody was there and the information was given us. And the tool we look for, we go meet and and so we now need for less of ocean is not by yourself. If I were to look for understand that ocean and Biboros and the initially and Biboros, it's like the Bokam and the Bilakam mighty house there to the ocean. So the fact remains the ocean is not by yourself, now somebody began. So we only want for no who that get the host. Because the person know they get that host there. Nobody know the way now then they know they move, they know they fly by window, good snap, go stay inside this first not take them go inside it. So now take them go inside it. So you know you get the host, say na me get the host. And I me put this post there and I me put that post there.
So
Simple and straightforward.
as for clarity, SCP, the police then we been go there when I be meet anything like photo frames because if na house where some people and they live, you go you must get evidences for say this somebody they live na when I must see pictures or something we go be useful to the investigation for when I able for track down whosoever they stay in the house. When I not be see any documents or anything where person in name depa for sure say this na house where people and they live in.
I'm not going for talk or discuss the issue of somebody living there. Who that own the house? This is what we are talking about. Who that own the house? I don't tell you say then they would what I call so they not fly go inside there. I'm supposed to take them there. And I'm supposed to get the house. And they also get keys for let it open for go inside. Understand? So let we put attention about who that get the house. The fact means we don't do thorough investigation. We not only for kind of public and can't even say now by through the picture frame we know, or now by through the document we know, or now by through and that we go to housing, or now that we go for them. We don't do with thorough investigations for the past 4 months. We don't strain, but fair enough, investigations, no matter sometimes how long it take, you must able to reach at the end point. For as long as you do it studiously, and studiously we don't able to identify, say, now you get those. Then go to the answer to your stand.
SCP, you say that we. All right, SCP, you say that we focus on Oda get the house, and for about 4 months, una don't do thorough investigation, and I believe say if the police get the bold mind for take such a step for declare this person wanted, una must not get sufficient evidence from una investigation. For let you know who that get a house, you get different step them where una go don't take through una investigation. The police get any conveyance where they point say na Natasha Beckley get this house.
Khadija, investigations not to radio and television they explain now. Otherwise, lean only for the court. This is not a court. This is not a court. We don't tell you say, you know, I'll make anybody works now strict liability offense. Now strict liability offense. If we not for us train this trade, in fact, waiting the law say, waiting make we the under pay up to, with the waiting for law they take up to 6 months. Not maybe forget person. I was saying from nonsense and big government hosts. But luckily enough, we for no what I get those. Because the law, 6 months, we did it, we continue for the day. If I don't go to court, I'm going to tell the court, say, now, us, way then they use for manufactured drugs and all the rest of it, we go through the law, and then at the end of the day, then give government those. Remember at that time, when they get that commission of inquiry, then we get talk about one place, na Kono. Nobody no ever claim, but at the end of the day, then get to the states. Because if nobody no comes, now you get her. Well, let's see how the host now, for instance. So, the owners don't shift on Natasha Beckley. If you don't get those, no go talk as not get those. I get that ownership for proof. So we know they can do investigation not to radio and television. They can explain step by step.
No, but it will be as well good, ACP, it will be as well good if the police able for tell the general public say yes, we see a conveyance, we see land document where they in the name of Natasha Beckley.
So why do we have to discuss the evidence on radio or television? We don't say now. Well, the Ocean Bokuna is country. They say now you get the use. You go proof not to use. Simple and straightforward. This is the rule of evidence. Law come to a legal point of view now. The burden don't shift. The burden. Maybe I tend to be very illegal, but people don't understand what legal issues. We need to for sure. The burden don't shift to them. This is your house. If it is not your house, go and declare that it's not your house. But the fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is, this matter, na street liability offense. We don't say na Natasha Beckley, na get the house, na do million property in there. For the past 4 months, we don't do it. We try forget to get her. We don't do studious investigations. We don't reach at that point. So why for can I radio and can be explain how we do investigations, how we do that? No, na court na get that one day. If we can't put it, you get for go here and post to get for go fair to tell and say na 6 man you go fair with. The man will find 15 people then. For confess against you. So then 15, they one against one. 12, they 3 go there extra people there. So now the evidence we'll get now before the court they can go. Before the court, not to radio and television they can discuss her.
So since yesterday we on a issue the warrant for Natasha Beckley, it been come out, it make a video, and a latest post to do. I'll just go read for you the last paragraph and ask you a question following that. It say, I was not arrested, my house was not searched, I am not on the run, I am a law-abiding citizen and we cooperate with the Sierra Leone police. From yesterday when I issue this warrant, Natasha don't reach out to the police regarding this issue.
I don't get any information about the shots. I just get discussion with my bosses. Nobody not tell me so Natasha don't reach out. I like the last line they make, say go cooperate with the police. That's fine. Come out, meet the police, and cooperate like how you say. Simple and straightforward. And because we don't get access to you, because if you already don't know from the time you know yeah, see now you get this off. From that we don't see, who don't see. We don't see, we don't tell you, we don't easily call you. But in fact, nobody, no need for go tell you, say this is your house. Where you already know your house. And you already know the people and go, government send officials and then stone and dinner that it was paid. You never say the word about it. Past investigations upon investigations, say for fancy, now you get used.
The second to last paragraph they indicate say, I am home and fine. I have contacted the police and will show up with my lawyers. I own property in Potloko and not Freetown. What do you go say to that?
That's fine. Say, also now Potloko not to Freetown. That's fine. Say they contact the police. That's fine. Say they go to the police with the lawyer. That's fine. These are provisions of the law. are provisions of the law. Section 23, subsection 4 of the Constitution, very clear. It's now man is still innocent until proven guilty by a competent court of law. That is why the law says we cannot go against the law. But the fact remains, these are all procedures we use. Forget at possible we conduct investigations, and this is just one of it we don't do. So you can't clear your name. Then can't clear your name. That's very good. You can't clear your name. But that's the situation. It's one of the processes adopted. And the processes were illegal.
ACP, one go to wonder when exactly the police no say this particular house in question, na Natasha Beckley will not don't declare wanted na in Getam, because Natasha Beckley on the 4th of October, it began a public event where he hold na Potloko. And if police be want and intending day, na be a place for let them get them. Natasha Beckley na an entertainer, they attend several shows them. It be they all over na public places. When the police know say na inge this place and declare wanted, na just yesterday.
Logic me for tell you say if you say the 4th immediately in the open, then they not arrest them. That tell you say they not be able to link them to the house with. So now you don't link them to the house. Simple and straightforward. They just come out and say, okay, like you say, I cooperate to the police. I go to the police, I call the police and go with my lawyer. These are all now the simplest of steps for take. Very simple steps. And instead don't name them. Very simple steps. Why focus on that place and for 4 months you look for somebody to get the place? If you say the people on the way we put on that place, you have to feed them, you have to take care of their welfare. We are also spending money on them for keep them around to follow you for get somebody who can claim this house. Why should they continue for find out for research?
Now that make I ask if na yesterday the police draw the conclusion say na Natasha get the house, because she's been out there campaigning and declare say he want for hold a position na Potloko district.
I'm not going to tell you saying yesterday or the first studies. I normally we juxtapose this thing with the line where they take. That line where they take, I mean, to me, an officer on that line is supposed to take. That's not the line for take. We don't able to identify. I don't tell you say evidence they show say or facts they show say we don't be in that place for the past 4 months. We held a press conference for tell the public say we went to this house. We go see them there, we put on a public, but we meet the home was deserted. Nobody was there at the time. But the information the person give you about that place, say that in the make day was very accurate. And we went there and we meet the item there. We call a press conference in June, we let the public know. So now public, it's that public information. So from that time, we know if we know that particular place, we decide say we know accommodate. It don't become a crime scene. We put a policeman in there. We put them there taking care of them. Now we put NDLA officials in there. Because we get other working for do. We put NDLA officials in there. So if in the process we can see that in get that place. So the owners don't shift to and let go like how they say instead of put local girls and that, they just show up with a lawyer. I mean I don't make lawyers and they show up with a lawyer and they can clear that area. Yeah. Now that which will not make them too difficult.
ACP, the process where normally una the police thinking take before una declare somebody wanted, now one way go be very important that the public know, because some people and don't they argue say the police may don't invite Natasha for come na police it decline the invitation go we make una declare I'm wanted.
The only person who talk this one, especially in a person way not familiar with the processes of investigation. This one, we get for do drug, you know the invite person. And strict liability offense. It's just like you travel to America, somebody go give back, where you know it's not drugs today. You go now order your problem, go holiday, say I'm not minister drugs today. It's supposed to give me for go get out possible. They don't want for nobody. What you care about are the fact that it's not a possession. the law say it's not supposed for them in possession at all. And so, not to the possible all you get for proof now say now you made this, you made that, on a down possible. Now you for proof say you are innocent. So they not they invite possible and drugs. No invitation. Yeah, they invite possible and drugs.
Now that that's the law say on our procedure.
Now that the law say. I talk I'm open. I'm somebody we don't be in a police for long. You don't be an investigator. Don't be a prosecutor. We will soon be a lawyer. I tell you that the law say.
But yesterday, as soon as I declare wanted, I don't know if you go don't see the video where Natasha make through in official Facebook handles. It say in there in us as of that moment they not go no side, not they in hiding. The police be able for use that video there for go na in house.
We know they come na social media and can tell people how to do job. Otherwise, no go ever education it possibly they involve criminality. Una left no more what do they do? Una left no more do. Yeah, but no can tell you say we don't use in video for let we go access them. We don't declare wanted. Yeah, we don't declare wanted. They now get the owners for say, oh me, I'm declared wanted for something I'm innocent of. I have my lawyer, so we are coming to the police, like I don't say initially. So we all wait for them to come to the police. If you not come, we don't declare wanted. When we see them, we go on.
You repeatedly don't say owner don't declare Natasha wanted and the owners say on am now for going to the police and clear in name whether na get this oath or not. But also owner where they assert also get the owners for proof whether or not this person way owner they allege say owner defend them for certain offenses. Una get the evidence them we go really show say na Natasha get the oath, because earlier we be done they ask for let you just clarify to the public say yes we get documents them we written for saying Natasha get this oath, or na Natasha rent this oath to person na so and so person be done they live na this oath. All of them thing and they on the police again for proof to the public say yes, una do na investigation well, una do na due diligence, and this na waiting una fair not.
I'm not making clear. I say the radio station or the television station, not a courtroom. We don't come and lay our evidence bare to the public. Why do we have to go to court? What do we do again? You go fetch somebody, they don't put your evidence we get at the public, and the police get failed for counter. So we don't do and tell the public say that this is the situation. Yeah, must strict liability offense, and sometimes I find it difficult for like explain like we probably all will understand now.
Yeah, that gonna be nice. ACP if you break it down a bit.
Basically, it's here for say, you talk about you alleges must prove, and that's the thing we talk about. So when you make an allegation against somebody, you get the owners for prove that allegation. That is a basis where you lay. When they say strict liability offense, we see them tell you say you do like drugs, they find an possession. Me find an possession. I'm not get that for proof again. Now you for proof now say prove otherwise. For as long as I don't find an possession, for an possession, but then I host now, now you motoka now you person. Understand? The owners don't the responsibility for proof say this thing not to drug or this thing or this on a dandy. In order to now you own business now. Now you know. As far as we concerned, for the fact that it did now you possession, whether now you pocket, whether now you motoka, whether now anything will belong to you, now your property, that responsibility don't to you for proof otherwise. But what we don't do, we don't find a possession. So if you're not for proof anything otherwise, we go pull come up on the case, you don't say you fasting.
So
then a strict liability. Yeah, a strict liability. So
another issue for Natasha, waiting next. Because we don't see, not for the first time, this one are the issue warrants for posting. I'll give you the case of LSC, for example, maybe also the issue warrants, but up till now, Una not able for bring and come na the country. For Natasha in your case, waiting next after the warrant we another issue for him.
I'm not going to go in hopes here and there. We don't issue warrant for Natasha. When we access them, we'll be and come before the court. Anybody they issue warrant for, get this one at the back of mind. Where they access them, where they process them for court. Yeah. So Natasha will say or he come to the police, like how we say he can't clear a name or can't careful explain. If it is satisfactory, the police will look at her. But the fact of the matter is we'll get what we get. We make reach to this point.
The police strongly believe in what you wanna get, as you just state, where go be enough. Where Natasha, if you want for press charges against the police for maybe defamation, put on a wanted list, una go able for stand.
Una left we in the court. When the court will decide that one day. Now the court will decide. It's not the illustration will decide. Our court. We take and go let court go test the veracity of evidence or how strong will evidence be. So that one is not going to be determined by a journalist, neither a policeman himself.
It don't say where you did at this position, and it don't say where they interact with we na the media, especially on cases that we get lots of controversy. The case where maybe I'll just mention of now one again where you be there at the center giving out information to the public from the police angle. But Natasha Inyon, from yesterday where it came out on the public ACP, if you don't follow the conversation, a lot of people don't question una the police for let una take this step, say we want this person as wanted. If una get enough evidence, for example, una don't been at this house since June. You say una deploy una officers, then they man this house. But if somebody don't live in this house, the first day where una go don't see trace of people there where they live in this house, ACP.
And I was asking for so don't know, they don't give it long since. So I'm not going back to them. I did travel this morning, so it's kept me for long, and I have to travel. We called CSC, I will grant the interview, but we are still rolling around the same issues.
No, we are not.
Travel.
We are not.
Still rolling. I'm an educated man like your very self, so I know what I'm saying. We are still rolling around the same issues, and I've provided answers for them. So why do we keep rolling around the same issues?
Natasha also.
I don't provide answers. Straightforward answers. I've provided straightforward answers. To the point I don't even go for do things I not get briefed for. Brief in the sense, you didn't pay me for like explain, but legal issues. That's not my job. Pastor and take me for law. That's a different thing. I even go to the extent for even go provide brief on that one. So what? Waiting again, Khadija and Mabel.
According to Natasha, SCP.
Allow the court now. That will allow the court. Don't discuss evidence na radio. Now you always fail to understand. You don't discuss evidence na radio.
SCP.
Discuss na radio. Yeah.
According to Natasha, in video where he make and they write up the way don't do since una declare I'm wanting, he believes say na because of in political ambition make this case don't come upon him. What you go say from the side of the police?
We now criminal investigations we get on the hand. And we criminal investigations against politics.
Aside Natasha, somebody else again be there where the police put out a video and in pictures where una say una arrest Nabo, where himself a name very popular Nabo, where camp and drugs and other drugs related substance them. Waiting.
Yes, we display them. If I didn't have a press conference, okay. Most of the people who come to a press conference, most of them who pitch for drugs business or arms, we took them to the press conference and we showed members of the press. We showed members of the press the items that we present. So it's like we can come before the press, let the press see them.
If Natasha they leave this morning, SCP, what you want to tell them?
I would advise them say now that police don't declare wanted, and the steps we don't begin for take. To me, they appear the steps we want for take. Well, I'm not say don't begin for take. Maybe I don't know if you don't take them. have to be very careful. Where they
call. He say, I have called the police.
Fine. Those steps were in the claim. So that let me put it that way. Those steps where the claim say you want take or you don't take. I think if you follow that would say it will fine. Call the police, go meet with the police, go there with your lawyer, and go clear your name. Now that's a good advice, sir.
It continues.
Social media business.
A very active. ACP, Natasha very active through in Facebook page them. They make video, they post from 1 minute to another. The police able for use in location for get hold of her now that I don't declare I'm wanted.
Should I discuss that on live radio? If you're not the police, you will discuss it on live radio. Tell me that. If you're not the police, I'm not a journalist that asks you question. You will answer that question, you answer them directly, like I want like that. These are evidential issues. We don't discuss them on radio. I've said this times without number, over and over and again. And I don't always say, I want possibly are so consistent in what I say. You don't get me, you don't move me around or turn me around. When I don't tell you something straightforwardly, just accept them. There is not a way how you will skew and way you will make you get a different answer. The same answer I will give you, I will still give you and I will continue to give you. Because I know waiting at the do. And the fact of the matter is, evidential issues, you don't discuss them on the radio. If any policeman we spokesperson for an institution, they come na radio or maybe even a press conference begin to discuss evidence, that policeman it gets F on a fault, that's what we call it. Evidence not to under the discussion, not court. You don't put your cards all your cards on the table. What you go do na court, sir? You don't discuss all your evidence, then what you go do na court. And even though now the new Criminal Procedure Act, they tell you about they don't do trial by ambush. We will provide what we get this for as long as the matter they go court. We will therefore do a photocopy of all which we get. Understand? Whatever evidence you get, we provide them to the defense if we are going to court. So that's the situation. But I know they discuss evidence na radio or television. That one they improper. And it's somehow unethical on one side and unprofessional as well.
Before you left with ACP, with the kind arms them way on a display, the public see people and they ship thousands of knife them, dagger and other things them come na the country. What you go say to the general public for a lady fair because una say una dey for protect lives and property. Salon people and safe?
I want to tell the public say we will continue to put life on the line because we are paid for what we are doing. And we tell people, plenty of people in our police way, if they want to be journalists, then will be journalists. If not lawyer, they want to be, then will be lawyer. If not any other work they want to do, then will do any other work. Then get the qualification. You get committed qualification. Sometimes pass some people themselves way, probably within some of them side the day. But then choose for be policeman. So which means you get a lot of sacrifice to make. And we're all making those sacrifices. White people in the sleep, we they out there, they hunt people and we they disturb other people and sleep. We they disturb other people and we don't try for acquire property over a period of time. So we are willing, we are ready, we are able, and we are prepared. Come in, come shine for make sure say we continue for making the people safe. And if for whatever reasons somebody feel to say it will continue for beat the time of the police, it will continue for move around and for can create problem for person, it will run out of luck. It will run out of luck. So we will continue for ask members of the public. The police not succeeding in job without the public. Honestly, sometimes yes, by we overt or by we covert investigations, we can succeed on our own. But some other times, you need somebody because, say for example, then left and the way they load, where they carry it, we display them. It's how when you load us. Possible must do now. We must be a Sierra Leone.
I wanna display that look scary when make I ask you about the safety of the ordinary citizen them. Somebody will not get the money for take a personal bodyguard or even a security company for secure them.
But you are secure. You don't have one. You didn't hear the station this morning. And it's been there yesterday. the day before yesterday, and throughout this year. You're not getting anybody assigned to you. So we provide general security for every other person. But sometimes people in one for go say, well, okay, I need additional security on me own on a personal note. That scheme you got call it the revenue generation scheme. And that one is provided for by law. You should pay for. You know, put the way you law on that way you law it will tell you contract law. Will tell you say these are things the way you pay for. Understand? So if you want that personal one, okay, you come to the police, they will provide that one if they need it. If they need it, but the fact of the matter is we provide general security where they make the country peaceful. You know, the all that you present so yesterday at that press conference. If the police know they are weak, the police know they pay attention to their job. All this will happen. If you imagine somebody don't go thief somebody, the person with the thief now, stuff like castle. Understand? The teacher, they don't think they thief so. Now we for trace. Like I say, I don't want to go how we trace them. Because even yesterday at the press conference, we were very careful not for let out so much. Just like how now the first thing for that let out so much, but I know the agree for let out because I know we let out is like Mrs. Every they fire myself than the food. Evidence we will for make use of afterwards, or we will for continue for pursue. I don't can read you, I don't can talk everything. Then what are we doing now? What investigation will they do? So if we just close the police station, the world will also go sleep. But one for assured members of the public say we will continue for work 24 hours around the clock. For make sure say we provide the safety and security the people in need in this country. Now that is the pay for. If I have to be lawyer, I go left police as I go for lawyer business. I'm qualified. For I'm be journalist, I go left and go for journalist business. I'm qualified. For I'm be teacher, and the left from I go for teacher business. I'm qualified. I have qualifications in all those areas. But I say now police are the serve. So we are all ready to serve the police. And we will serve the police till to the time we won't tell me go down. Other people can come and can do the work. This work now they don't know. Police work now they don't. Other people know they do it before. We can do them. We go left work. Other people they come. That make they do equipment here in here out. So that while other people they phase out naturally, other people they come for the job.
Although
so
you say una day on top of una job, but the issue of armed robbery don't become alarming. Now Kenema, a father lost in life. Usai you boss the IGP self bingo for go sympathize with the Catholic them na that particular part day. Is the IGP worried about the level of armed robbery, and then armed robber they are all way on the arrest and get gun them and other dangerous items, ACP?
One for sure say we they continue to go after everybody we choose for say any way for better himself. And for thief, and for old gun or old any kind of weapon for go thief. We'll continue for pursuing. I think we don't get another press conference where yes, that one day that incident might happen. But even after that one day, all the steps we will take and waiting we do and the success is it, we come back and tell members of the public. So as somebody with at the side of security, we always want to see a very peaceful situation. And this is what we are working towards, and we'll continue to work towards having a very peaceful society. Those things will happen here and there. We will do everything. If you look at the function of the police, one side way is very clear. Say the work of the police are for prevent and detect crime prevention and crime detection. Sometimes they under the leader something happen we will not able for prevention for that happen. But when it happen, we now get the owners for make sure say we're able for on us how it happen, what make it happen, who that involved, and so on and so forth. That is the detection aspect of it. We will careful do the detection aspect for know how it happen. So don't be rest assured that we will continue to do the job. It's a difficult job. Not going to hide and you. Then to say police work as a soft job. I tell you like because why some people they work for 8 hours, sometimes you work for almost 16 hours, or sometimes they come to work you don't even go back. And you see you just stand fast. All I need to do because you want to provide security for the people of this country, and we will continue to provide that security.
All right, thank you, ACP. Will you make time for updates the general public this morning, but different things them we get for those crime and other drug related issue them and self Natasha Beckley we una don't declare wanted. We'll continue for reach out to you just in case new developments happen and you want for updates the general public.
You're most welcome.
All right. Well, that na ACP Brahma Kamara in the head of police media. Una don hear from am. Well, we'll go look at another aspect of this particular issue. They look at this morning. We'll try to get the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency as una hear from ACP Brahma. Now they all be work together for ensure say then guard this house for about 4 months before they come to the conclusion say na the popular entertainer Natasha Beckley na im get this house. But according to Natasha, he say he no get no property na Freetown. And as of yesterday, when the police been declared unwanted and rumor be dey go out say he dey on the run, he say he be dey na im house. He been issue out a video usai he talk say him believe say na im opponent them na them they against them. Well, before we can talk to somebody else again on this particular matter, in case you don't see this video, or just watch this video quickly, we will come back.
Me family ma do all this na Natasha Beckley and I did a free tongue today na Wednesday the 8th of October. I didn't have me host. I did free tongue. I didn't have me host. I am not on the run. But one telling her what happened on Saturday. Saturday, I be the first woman we declare for the position for deputy chairmanship. The first woman we say I want for be in a part of decision making when it comes to political party. So my opponents are G3. They go call idle people and we don't get nothing for do for me. They say I did only run. I wake this morning, me phone don't freeze. I'm a very popular woman. Over 1,000 calls, now my phone not they work again. I'm okay, guys, don't worry about me. But what's in them mind they also don't understand, say, now entertain and enter politics. I'm used to this. You think say that not today then begin for costing that media? But let me not tell you guys what you're doing. You're tarnishing the image of a young, promising woman. Do you know how many banks, how many institutions that I work with that support me? Do you know that such allegations, I could go to the airport and then they can interrogate me because they think say I'm actually dealing or selling drugs? I didn't win this election. I didn't win this election and my opponents are the ones doing this. I am home. I'm about to go out this evening. But waiting also this don't do, una make sure say, if anything happen to me, una know una then do am. Now my opponents then do am. Now you get for come fair way for put CCTV because they go fair post where I do come to drugs now me compound. Anybody when they carry so don't call me lawyer them. Why una wicked so? Now position them I say I want. If I win, I win. If I don't win, I don't win. Why would I for tarnish me image? And then they back down and then they make I declare for me could know say I they run for this position. Things that they afraid and then they call no.
All right, welcome back. This is not the breakfast show they watch this morning. And as we tell you now, they look at the warrant of arrest where police don't issue for a popular entertainer, where Natasha Beckley, where according to police, they see one house within a Campbell Lane, where they believe say na Natasha Beckley in house, and according to them, this house then be found substance them within they use for make drugs and other things them. Well, we don't talk to the police. Somebody where in voice done loud over the years on issues that we get for those advocacy for drugs and other things them. Na Sidiki Kamara, when the CEO and founder for House of Happiness. Good morning, Sidiki.
Good morning for having me in Liberty.
All right. Now we don't see outside the police say they don't dey for 4 months na a particular house where them believe say na the popular entertainer Natasha Beckley na in get this house. You now one person don't they advocate for let police put robust actions and measures them for curb people where they bring this particular drug in the country, crush where you believe say they waste the lives of young people where you don't they support. Firstly, this move of the police, you think say it will curb this particular action?
Well, Khadija, thank you for that question. I believe say the police they make a wrong move. Sometimes the people that where we expect the police them for go after, no they go after the people them. I believe say they for don't make sure before them put a proper warrant on this young lady in aid, therefore don't make sure say then get the facts. But we don't know what in then get because we don't understand say Miss Natasha not live na the house where then go arrest them, where then go put warrants because the house now on maybe unfinished house. So sometimes Khadija, you they see like at sometimes I can say like what's in a scene as Sierra Leone. It's mind blowing. I can't say that because of my life and my family then life. I know I'm put my family then life at risks. Because what's in me see now we country Mama Sierra Leone, Khadija. The police need for do a proper work. Because if you not so then we are about to lose a generation upon generation in that country. The people that waiting for go after, no, they go after. Because I believe say sometimes then they go after the wrong people them. Maybe it might because we know they I know they try for support Natasha or Backham because I know Sabiam, Sida no Sabiam tomorrow. Because look the likes of Alonso. But therefore don't make sure before them put a police warrant, before them put say this person is wanted for drugs, because that's the hardest thing right now in Sierra Leone for let them accuse somebody of push. Then this thing happen. Then put a warrant on this lady. If they find out say now false information because we they hear people and they say oh it's all about politics and politics. If it now because of this it comes in our politics, people and they do this for their own selfish reason. That's go affect the police, the credibility. So the police therefore don't make sure before they put say wanted, before they put somebody say wanted, make sure say una do una investigation proper. Khadija, this drug in that country a deep.
Sidiki?
A deep. Yes.
You say the drugs are the country deep, and when you begin for talk, you say not to the right move the police make for go declare Natasha wanted. But according to the police, we just don't get the ACP on the phone before we get you so. They don't do this investigation, then we get people and deployed at this house for over 4 months, where then they do the investigation. And according to them, you know, go come at the public and talk the evidence where they get. Now courts then will go prove dandy. But that aside, you just don't make mention, say, the one day where the police for the run after for this drug issue, they not the run after them. This is a strong statement. Is there anybody you know where they pan drugs business, where the police not come after it? We make you feel saying that the wrong people and the police they find for this drugs issue? Anybody there where you know, where you prove say this person really they deal in drugs, but the police not they consider them?
Yes, Khadija, because if you like I say, the thing what me see, like the likes of even like the England when we brought them from the England, the flow with the drug na Sierra Leone. A lot of them we believe say the police for deploy from the airports, the borders and everything, like the Wataki of itself. So we believe say if them do Khadija, if they do a thorough raid, they're ready for work with the community. The police need for less with the community, that's now one. Let me give them a heads up. The police need for less with the community, that's now one. Then the police need for work with the drug addicted of themselves, that's not two. Then we go able for eradicate or minimize this drug in this country.
But
If
you self they make allegations of Sierra Leoneans them you believe say they at the UK where they bring drugs in the country, if you get enough evidence, waiting don't stop you for work with the police for get them people and they na the net?
Well, Khadija, it's a chain work because sometimes they go say, you catch somebody, need for, but like when we they do this, so we they get many heads up like this is what's they happen, this they go on.
So now
this
that's
they
why
do
they
it.
ask. Una don't lead the police to some of them information and they where una they get, because you don't they ask say the police for work with the community people. If you self na person where they work with the addicts and then they give information where you feel say sensitive enough for let the police involve, You don't ever do that?
Well, I not work with the police, but as I say, Sierra Leone is not a country that then go, let me say, protects you. Because how the country they, Khadija, you don't know who that you for trust now when it comes to this drug fight in Sierra Leone right now. Because Khadija, let me tell you how it work. Sometimes you they be me sister or niece or whatsoever, you they param. And maybe you might be they work for the government. Then if I go meet you, say, this na this, this na this, that I don't put my own life at risk. But Khadija, let me give the police heads up. If then go now with page, then see a lot of materials then when we don't post. If you then see them proper and watch and see them as a police, believe me, then go know how for fight this battle and how for fight this war. Because we don't put everything out there. What's in at the job? Sit down and watch. And when they watch we video, then for listing the background proper and listing what's in the happen at the background and then see and then go know. But Khadija, this fight, the police they need for go after some people them now that country day. When they need to go after. There's a lot of people them. Look where they see people, everybody now want for go. And everybody want for do drug business, Khadija. Khadija, as I say, what me see with me eye, na Sierra Leone, it's really, really sad. And it bad for the image of the country. A lot of everybody, Khadija, which are they say so? They want for be drug dealers. This I asked somebody when are they Sierra Leone, when these guys then they die. I look then at them face, say, how una feel? What una see? Una brother then they die. Now them face so, them pass me. They say, oh yeah, will they follow you? We know see they keep up the good job. Babe. After they don't go distribute the drug. But again, few minutes I see whatsoever then can pass. I was like, what is really going on in Sierra Leone? What is really going on in Sierra Leone, Khadija? The one them, it's a word talking. The one that what we think say them for protect we, they're not they protect we. Let me tell you how it work. The one that will feel say them for guide we, no, they guide we, Khadija. The one that way feel say, okay, like you the father of the house. Wait, I feel say, now you for guide you picking them, but now you they mislead you picking them. You for say you picking or not for eat boku food. Now you they give you picking them the food for it's not clear how they talk. Khadija. So in Sierra Leone right now, it's entirely, it's confusing.
So,
it's really bad.
Siddiqui, you don't be one of the leading voice them we come for advocates for these particular drugs where they discuss. You think say the police don't be selective in the investigation and also the way how they go about for bring people into book?
Well, Khadija, we don't see. Like sometimes I post a lot of videos that we don't catch a lot of people. A few minutes to see them, they left them. As I say, the police, they need for do their job. Let them forget about this politics business now we country. If we kick out politics, we go get a better country, Khadija. But if we focus on this politics, we country go continue for damage, Khadija. Because what's in the sea is all about politics. The both political party, as I said the last time, you get people all they try. Yes, the government they try. We get people all they try. But these two political parties, you get people them they, the both SLPP and the APC, you get people them the way they destroy the youths them. And they damage the government and some of the people them now this both political party. You get the bad seed them where they damage the youths them, where them feel say then they do this for their own gain. And it's sad. Khadija, what's in the go on now we country, Mama Sierra Leone? If he dare not stop now this make us say the police need for do them job. Not to for go after starting people go after this. The police need for do them job properly. If they're ready for work with the community and work with the addict, believe me, this kush, we go minimize them. It not go done, but we go minimize them and it go end. And then, if this thing get for end, Khadija, if we don't end that now, believe me, it get for damage Sierra Leone. It get for damage Sierra Leone.
We don't dey see big names them na the entertainment industry where they arrest, even na other country them like the likes of Alonso and other one them. Now we don't hear name like Natasha Beckley allegedly by the police say a house when I in get them then they use them for manufacture drugs. You think say this na an effect on the entertainment industry? Because Yusuf now one person where they na this particular industry and all fingers they point at una as entertainer then say una they bring this particular kush come na the country.
Khadija, I remember a few weeks ago, few months ago, I'm in the Kabbalah. I see this beautiful lady, my club, beautiful. When I ask them, say, Uda Puti Pandrog, it call a music producer at Sierra Leone, but I can never again call. It tell me, say, it show me pictures then of entertainers then we it don't snap with, we it don't lace with, we then they pan this dog. What's in they do? Then they get it picking them shisha. It show me video clips them where sometimes I see some people and they brag about some musician they are shaking it, where it points at him. He said this pan this video, he addicted to drug right now. And then a rehab, then they sleep with him for 5,000, 10,000 for go take rehab. Fine, beautiful lady with a fine shape. Fine shape. He say the industry, every one of them, then they pan this. If you watch how these guys them, then just they leave them live. You know, okay, let's say the fact, Khadija, and keep quiet. Then they criticize government, pull music for government, but no one they pull solid music for against Kush. They no one they pull music against Kush. Now we they say, and for give them money, for let them sing for Kush. This is why I say, if the government get beaucoup money, let them go give them. Because you know they go give drug dealers. Because why? They don't begin accuse them for drug dealers. So now make go back, they call them. Because look the likes of Alonso. If it now, because the one they wouldn't call, now then we they call. The likes of Alonso, and now they say Natasha. So now, if it them is serious for fight against this drug, them say for Guna studio, and
Hello, Sidiki?
then keep quiet. Yes. Hello, Khadija.
Yes. Go ahead.
So, then keep quiet. Then totally entirely keep quiet. What's in the happen to we country because of their own selfish reason. What's in them for me don't do, then for me don't come on board. We know the entertainers then, if they want for support. But you know go say, you know they go say, you the pandit in there, you go say, okay, I get one video when I post Khadija. Let's say you now. Where this person they do the thing. They sell the thing. But when I was there with the youth minister, where we go do this, I was like, the person back, they go say, you get the word because I not go talk the word, the video don't go viral. Let no go say now this. The person they talk the word say, oh, now this, for this, who did this. I was like, when I watch the video sometimes when I come, I laugh.
Sidiki, I ask you the question about how this particular campaign where you don't they lead for many years now, you don't they support the victim them. And also again, at the other hand, we don't they see people that way belong in the entertainment industry, fingers they point at them, then they arrest them even in a neighboring country. And now the latest one where police they allege and even put Natasha on a wanted list. So if una na the entertainment industry, we don't they lead several campaigns. We don't they see una they come together as an industry for pull songs them, educate people on non-violence. But when it come to the kush, now na allegation, they on say now they bring this particular substance na the country.
This is why I say salon industry don't messed up. It get for be hard, that industry don't, it get for be hard for make them build them, because if you watch, the government self no one even want put money on them, no one supports them because it's messed up already. It's messed up because everyone knows say then get the hand did it. So, but how? As they say, one fish don't spoil the whole fish. Again, go back to the police. The police need for do their jobs. Then get, I believe, say then get MIB or FBI among the police, which then go able for work. Because Khadija, I'm not employed by the government. If I was employed by the government, Khadija, let me tell you this. If I was employed by the government, then give me 6 months or 1 year at the finish course inside Sierra Leone.
But Siddiqui,
Let me tell you the government is now. If it no, Khadija, hold on, no, Khadija, wait. If I was employed or the government employ me, I they finish this kush because I know I they finish this so-called kush. Inside 6 months or 1 year, everything they go.
Siddiqui,
But I know. Yes.
if you affect a genuine cause, you need for let government employ you, for let you give information like to police, for let them do them work where you so believe say they not done they do. You need for let police, let the government give you a job, for let push done.
When the institute is corrupt, you are not working for that corrupt institute. You have to be careful. If I'm inside that same corrupt institute, I will fix them.
But
Are they able to fix
one cannot fix them. Even if you get
No,
an
this-
appointment
yes.
today,
No.
you go need
Yes,
for
this
work
is-
with couple of other people.
Yes.
For get the job
Khadija.
done. At this point,
Yes.
Siddiqui, based on all
Yes,
what you don't say this morning, now the breakfast show, are you willing and ready for work with the police if they need
Yes,
you
Khadija.
for lead them to
Khadija,
certain
yes,
investigations
Khadija.
where they do on Kush?
Khadija, me protection matter, that's now one. And me family and all the people them. And again, Khadija, I tell you, as Naime Khadija tell you, say, if, yes, we don't fight them, but we get the way. When we they fight them, we they help the government. As I said, the government they can't try, then they try. But when they try, you get other people who they distract you, then they try for pull your name. So it's hard for the government. So if the government puts we inside there, Khadija, I get meeting, they say, okay, House of Happiness. We don't care with you say for work with the government. Forget about this. Let we work and fetch with this.
But like
Believe me, now I'm not saying the Yegi. No, Khadija, wait.
like you say, Siddiqui, the last time back we been get you on the phone where we been get the drugs enforcement agency in the studio. They say they don't they reach out to you, but you not ever show up. You don't raise concern again about your security, but you know the same person again where they ask say government for give appointments, let you able for fets against Kush. If you not get the appointment, does that mean always you don't make claims? Now just ordinary claims so you not get proof of, because if you get proof, there's nothing wrong if you're not then at the country self for give police certain evidence and what you believe say nothing will go up and defect against Kush. You don't need for the disclose your location or usa you day for give information to the police for effect Kush.
Okay, Khadija, then call this thing Western Wall whistleblower away and they protect them. They're well protected. Well protected. 100% protected. Sierra Leone, you could be protected by the police. It's a word talking when you don't know. Now, what talking no, are not accused of anyone. Now, just an example. When you don't know if it's that same person, where you go talk to, they do the same thing. Watch out. So you don't see, or you don't know if that same person where they do the thing, now you go talk to again, bobo them, Adija. Then I not protect. So, but if are they inside the same thing as we say, Adija, if we, as I say, I don't then at the streets, I don't see they walk. And you get a lot of. Let me tell you again, we get lots of police there now and ex-military then. We then dismiss where these guys then too. They know everything, Khadija. So these are the same people. But after the way we go talk, the police the ones, Mr. Namani number, Mr. Dugba a number, we go talk. These are the same people. Bring them come together, work with them, then say this is how we get for do? Because let me tell you, Khadija, even the drug dealers, themselves already, some of them already say for fight this. So now I say the government's ready for spend because all is money, then get for employ these people there.
So, Sidiki, at this stage, if government give you appointments for fet drugs, waiting differently you they come with a strategy for fetam, where because according to what you don't say, if they give you appointments, you go able for do the work for let drug the issue of kush be a thing of a past na salon. Waiting differently you want for do where the institutions and when are the state institutions they currently not do it.
Well, Khadija, okay, make I tell you something. Again, you go win a battle where you didn't at the front line. That's not one force. You therefore win a battle where you didn't at the front line. And I know they're at the front line, so I therefore win a battle. So if government employ me, as I say, we get the people there. The strategy told me they carry it. Let me give them now the police. Let me give them heads up. The same drug dealers, the same addicts them. Where then they take the push. Now they made a bring camp because, as I say, well-trained soldier man, they all don't then at the front army for 20 years, 15 years, then dismiss them. Police, OSD them. These guys, they know everything. These are the people with the bring camp. I remember, go State House where I go to an ex-police for let them go take camp. That the police the headquarters na State House. I think yes, now they State House.
CDK.
So, hello, you get me?
Yes.
So yes, so I go there. So when I go there, for let them take this guy. But when the guy talk, he say we ready for fight this. So if we then a front line, then we get this type of people there. These guys they ready for give their life to this country because they don't do them before.
All right.
Believe me. They don't, Khadija.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Sidiki, where you talked to me this morning. Sidiki Kamaran, the CEO and founder for House of Happiness, and one of the people away don't they champion the advocacy on how they for end drugs, especially kush. Well, if they give you perspective on the move where police don't take now, as of yesterday, the police put a wanted list for one entertainer, Natasha Beckley, and you know earlier from the police spokesperson, when ACP Brahma Kamara, they don't take we through how they identify a particular house, you see then deploy the officer then there for about 4 months and then get evidence them for sure say na Madam Natasha Beckley then get this particular house. So the police then encourage them for reports to them so that it will help with the investigation. Well, we will continue follow closely this particular issue and we will try for bring to the latest developments them where they happen as the police still they continue the investigation. But according to video them where Madam Natasha Beckley don't put na a official handles them na Facebook, in belief say a innocent, they on the run, he say it in a house. And he believes that because of politics, in opponents them they come around them. Would they try for reach Natasha, but not able to get her mates, but anytime we able get Natasha, we go count and for let we self get a on side of the story. Well, now the breakfast show go left you for today. Many thanks to you. We don't join with this morning. We don't send you text message and self you don't put your opinion out there. We see all on our messages there. Many thanks. We'll not join. We continue for watch Liberty TV throughout the day as we get very interesting content them will they produce for now. Many thanks to the production team, Musa Saukoma and Samuel Thomas, that then supports the production team for this edition of the breakfast show come to you this morning. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a good day.
All right. Until we meet again, Mabel Kabade says stay tuned, stay glued to Liberty TV as we're going to updates on different issues and what they happen at different parts of the country. Until we meet again, get a good day and goodbye.